All right, ladies and gentlemen, so today I'm going to be talking to you about why you need to sell to better people who have more money. My name is Ashton Hunter. I've done over $10 million in coaching sales, both online and in person. And this is the biggest mistake a lot of people make when they're just in business, is they don't really target people who have more cash, who can spend more money, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why in today's video. So, a lot of people, let's grab my eraser here. A lot of people think that, they can go and run a business and go and target people and just go and, charge their normal rate and people are just going to spend the money regardless. But that's never the case, because somebody who has money is a different person than somebody who doesn't have money, okay? And I know this may sound a little bit weird or shallow or etc. But let's say person A is broke. Let's say he has no money, okay? And then person B has money, okay? This person who has money has characteristics that this person doesn't have. This person has discipline. This person has work ethic. This person is probably a little bit smarter as an individual, okay? So that person who has money is a completely different person all in all. And if you, with your marketing or whatever you're doing, are targeting people, if it's business owners or whatever you're doing, who basically aren't making enough money, then you are going to be dealing with the lack of traits, okay? Let me draw you a scenario. So let's say this person's not making much money. Let's say they're making 10K per month. They're starting out in the business, and this person is making 100K per month. Okay, this guy's making 10X. Like I said, this guy has all the discipline, characteristics, etc. Let's say you're running a marketing agency, for example, and you're helping, business owner A or business owner B with their marketing. If you go and run marketing for person A, this person doesn't have the discipline, characteristics, all this sort of stuff to follow through with a lot of the things that you're going to tell them to do. Or this person is going to come back to you and start pointing fingers back at you because they don't have that business mindset, because they're not disciplined individuals. Ooh. Well, that was clumsy. And this person is going to basically never really get success. No matter what you offer this person is realistically not going to get success, because it has nothing to do with what you're doing for them, and it has everything to do with them themselves, okay? Because they're just not going to get success, okay? And then if you go and do that same thing for person B, they're going to get success. They're going to follow through with it. They're going to work hard. They're going to be communicative, and they're most likely going to get success with it. Okay? And then on top of this, what usually happens is this person, because they don't get success, is going to be pissy. Like I said, they're going to be pointing fingers, and they're not going to be satisfied customers. Okay? So they're going to be very unsatisfied. And the rate of negativity being spread about your business spreads 10 times faster than the rate of positivity for your business. So if you're taking on a handful of these people, these person A's, that's going to spread like wildfire when you really can't do much for them because of all those characteristics, and that's going to spread quickly about your business being horrible, whatever. Meanwhile, it had nothing to do with your business. And this person, on the other hand, is going to be satisfied. They're going to be less demanding as a whole, okay? Because they realize, okay, this guy's a specialist. He's helping me with a certain thing. I'm going to extract the most amount of value. I have a good business mindset. And this person most likely is going to be satisfied and spread the good news, okay? He's going to preach the gospel about how good your business is, and etc. And then on top of this guy who's not making much money, how much are you going to be able to charge him? If he's making $10,000 per month, how much are you gonna charge this guy on a monthly basis? What, is he gonna take a loan out to pay you? okay? He's gonna be very tight about spending money. There's gonna be a software charge and he's gonna be like, oh, I can't. He's gonna what, spend $10 a day on ads? He's gonna spend $5 a day on ads? What, $1,000 a month on ads, right? This guy's just gonna be, like, you're gonna just make less money, so you're gonna have to charge less, okay? And this guy, you'll be able to charge more and make more. And make more money with this client. You may be able to charge client B, he's making $100K a month plus, you may be able to charge him 10, 15K, 20K up front. This guy, you won't be able to charge him much. So as you can see, there's a positive flywheel effect when you're working with these higher leverage clients, okay? And how you can't really do much for client A, okay, that low level client who really doesn't have a business mindset. But for client B, on the other hand, they're less demanding, you can make more money from, and they're gonna be satisfied most of the time, unless your product or service or you just actually don't know what you're doing. Okay? So, how do you structure now to target these people who have money and how you can make more basically from doing this? So, people who are under that A bracket who have less money, first thing you should be doing is you should never be doing a done-for-you solution for them. Okay? You should never be doing something for them completely custom, whatever you're doing for them. Okay? Because like I said, they're not going to get success with it. You should be giving people who are people A a do-it-yourself model. Okay? Like a templated solution. Something that they can do themselves that doesn't have you doing it for them. Because they're not going to get success with the done for you. Give them a do-it-yourself template, show them that, hey, this has gotten success before, you know, whatever, it's fully up to you, here's the template, bye-bye, okay? Basically kind of like a one-off, as you can call it, transaction. You can maybe mix in done with you, kind of which is in the middle of these two, but you should never be doing a full solution for these people A, okay? On the other hand, for these people B, you should be offering a done-for-you custom. Okay? Because, like I said, these people are more business-minded. They're going to be able to, like, they're aligned with success, making more money, the realistic part of business. And this is the caveat as well. When I was starting my agency, I was working with a ton of A people. Okay, like $2,000 a month retainer. Like, hey, you know, just come in. It's $2,000 a month, whatever. And the thing is, you're not, like, if you're doing a custom solution for them, it's never just the solution for people A, for who are people A. Like, let's say you're running ads for them, okay? For people A. And you go, you spend some money on ads, and you're getting leads. And let's say they're going into your internal database, and then they're getting access to the leads, and you're doing ad generation, lead generation for people A, okay? What's gonna happen is person A, come to this side, person A doesn't know how to sell, okay? Person A doesn't know how to follow up. Person A thinks that every lead that comes in is going to buy. This is a big one. Oh my God, we got 10 leads. Why don't we have 10 sales yet? Right? Stuff like this. Person A has zero idea about marketing, like the numbers of marketing, how marketing works, is gonna have wrong expectations, okay? Person A is probably not the best at fulfillment and keeping clients, okay? So what's gonna happen is something as simple as lead generation for person A is quickly gonna turn into you having to rebuild their entire fucking business for them, from sales, from teaching them how to sell, to teaching them about buyer psychology, to teaching them about, hey, this is how marketing works, to teaching them all this shit that you shouldn't have to do, but now you have to do because you have chosen to lower yourself to person A. But person B knows all of these things. They have an established business. They know the reality of all of this. So when you're offering the exact same solution, my exact same product solution, whatever you're doing, they're gonna understand, okay, yep, I know what I'm doing, thank you, just do what you gotta do, and then I'm gonna take care of the rest, and you're not having to rebuild their freaking business, Okay? So, in terms of how you can attract these higher level people, because this is a big question. A lot of you guys know maybe you have to target these higher level people, but how do you do so? I'm gonna give you a couple tips here, what you have to understand about these higher level people, okay? And mind you, person B who has money is gonna buy completely differently from person A. This is a big thing a lot of you guys don't understand. Your marketing is not gonna be the same thing that attracts person A from person B. They're dealing with different problems, they have different desires, and these people are not acting from a place of urgency, they're acting from a place of I need something that works and not something that, oh, okay, it's the cheapest option. Okay? So how do you target this? So to give you an example of what like person A marketing would be like lifestyle marketing. Flexing your car, flexing your, even like testimonials. This is a concept I've been kind of thinking about lately. Testimonials often are framed in a way to target people who are in that person A category. Oh, my client went from this to this in this time, right? So person A is all about like selling a false dream in a sense, over promising, grand slam offers. So like person A marketing would be like really good offers. Okay? It would also be like free trials. Free trials. Okay? Lifestyle marketing, as I said. So like flexing your car, even like lead magnets. Any sort of free thing. If you just include the word free in your ads or whatever marketing you're doing, you're gonna get a lot of A people. B people don't fall for that. They don't want the free thing. They want the most expensive thing. Well, not even the most expensive thing, but the thing that works, which most of the time is the most expensive thing, right? They want to measure twice and cut once, if that makes sense. So these people are following, people A, really great offers, free trials, lifestyle, lead magnet, really like marketing based. Like you're using a lot of marketing language. What I mean by that is like, let's say you're putting together an ad, and the ad is like it's highly edited, right? And the ad is like, hey, if you're a business owner that wants to get to and you're really like putting like a lot of, this is another thing, a lot of like effort and you're kind of saying a bunch of like garbage, but like it's like marketing language and it's too edited. It's like you're trying too hard. You're just gonna attract these A people, okay? So like, I'm gonna throw highly edited, okay, like visuals, okay, hooks. I'm also just gonna say as well, like all in all, like trying to get views and making it look good. So like, just like making your shit look really, really good for no reason is gonna attract A people. Because A people are not focused, like I said, on the specific problem or solving the specific problem. They're focused on kind of like the emotions behind it, if that makes sense, okay? And then people B on the other side, okay? People B have a specific problem, okay? Or maybe times 2, times 3, couple problems that they need to solve, and they're aware that they need to solve these problems, okay? This person is not gonna respond to free trials, lifestyle, lead magnet, edited stuff, highly visual stuff, trying to get people to click, ads that feel like ads. People B are gonna respond to simple things that call out exactly what their problems are in a very simple way. So how you do this is very simple call outs, okay? Extremely simple call outs that resonate exactly what they're dealing with, okay? And provide an exact solution in a simple way. So what I've been testing for people B is a lot of static, photo, ads, okay, that simply call out their basic problem, okay? We avoid all of this stuff about the free, because basically, if you just take what you're doing for person A and you flip it on its head, you're gonna find the solution for how you can attract people B, okay? But what I've been testing is a lot of static photo ads that are so simple, just like literally the photo is a photo with text and a headline, calling out their specific situation, okay? Avoiding the word free, avoiding lead magnets, avoiding lifestyle, avoiding even video ads as a whole that are edited, okay? Basically just calling out their problem, okay? And then pushing them to the most simplest landing page. Okay? That basically just resonates with exactly what they're dealing with, calls out their exact problems. And remember, these people are not coming from a place of urgency. These people are coming from a place of, I want something that works. So you shouldn't be making a funnel that is a highly edited VSL or a free community or whatever. You should be making a funnel that is like, for example, a landing page with sales copy, no VSL, basically copy that just on text talks about their situation and talks about how you're going to potentially solve it, okay? And this also goes to the point of these people have less time as well, okay, than people A, and they just want to, like, they're not going to sit and watch a 15 or 20 minute VSL. These people would rather read through a sales copy quickly, read through, you know, what you do, and then move forward and then just like book a quick call. And even for people B, a lot of the times they don't even want to jump on calls. They just want to exchange a couple texts back and forth, send a proposal even like over email, and then move forward, okay? Like imagine you reach out to, like imagine you're a customer of like, you know, David Ogilvy's like company, right? Like Ogilvy and Myers. Like most of those massive business to enterprise deals that are like huge retainers, like 100K a month retainers, like, do you really think they're gonna like jump on like a sales call and objection handle, right? So like, I know it's kind of a rant video, but I wanted to just like really break this down for you guys and show you why you need to target these people who are not people A, and why the marketing is completely different. You're not trying to get them to click on it. You're trying to just you're trying to just display a level of competence and resonate, and then not push them to a free thing, but push them to just getting the next step. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you guys got value, and please subscribe.